Hello and welcome to another episode of Measurement in a Minute. I'm your host, Justin Kozak, Technical Sales Specialist with Lakeside Process Controls. And in today's video, we're going to continue discussing the differences between Rosemount's level transmitters and Rosemount's level gauges. Now, before we begin, if you missed the last video, be sure to go check that one out, as this is part 2 in a 3-part video series. Now, let's talk differences in terminology to understand where we get the terms level transmitter and level gauge from. Before level transmitters or level gauges even existed, inventory measurements were taken manually. This process was performed by an operator and typically involved a few measurements such as level measurement, maybe a temperature measurement, sometimes a pressure measurement. They would then refer to some sort of table or spreadsheet, which would then convert these measurements into an inventory measurement. This action was known as tank gauging. Now, the process of automating this by using some sort of form of technology was now known as automatic tank gauging. Since our radar became part of this automatic tank gauging process, it was thereby known as a level gauge. When we look at a level transmitter, we see a very similar story, except what we are doing now is we are automating a localized measurement. So some sort of form of measurement was already in existence, but now what we are doing is we are taking that reading and we are transmitting it back to a control room. In that control room, an operator can see whatever their transmitters are seeing and make adjustments accordingly. It's important to understand both our level transmitters and our level gauges are transmitting a signal, but our level gauges are part of a much more complex process, usually involving a few pieces of instrumentation. Hence why we have kept the differences in terminology between level transmitters and level gauges. Stay tuned for the next video where we're going to discuss the physical differences between these pieces of instrumentation. If you have any questions about level gauges or level transmitters, please reach out to us at www.lakesidecontrols.com. Thanks for joining.